Let's have some tea.
Or wine.
Hola mi gente, welcome back to another episode of our tea, and today we're doing a favorites video. Favorites, yeah, well, we wanted to do, I know in the fall we did a fall favorite, so we wanted to do a winter favorites, but here we are, we're already in the spring. So I think what we're going to stick to is maybe like a favorites video towards the beginning of the year and towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Unless we find something that's like, oh my gosh, we love it so much that we have to talk about it, we'll do a review on it or an episode or what have you, and we'll talk about those type of things. So you know that if we do put out a video about favorites, like anytime like in the middle of the year, that's something that's really good. Yeah, that we're really like, we can't even wait to our
definitely loving, and we want you guys to definitely know about it.
And I tend to go to YouTube and the web for a lot of reviews. I like to see other people, what they have to say. So I appreciate that from other people. So I like to be able to share.
And I don't get what it is about gatekeeping. Like, why do you gatekeep?
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit you in any way when you gatekeep. Because that's something for you to be able to share with everybody else, for them to be able to like it just as much as you do. When you gatekeep, it doesn't benefit anybody.
That's one of the reasons too we wanted to start our channel, is because we do love sharing so much. So we want to be able to share things out there that maybe other people won't share with you guys. So we try to be as open and honest.
What I like about it is, like, when we share something that we like and we love, you might have a different take on it, a different way to use it, a better way to use it, and you can let us know, you know, because that's the great thing about, you know, sharing.
We're going to share some of our favorites. Now, these are things that are like staples that we cannot at this time right now live without. I know I cannot. So these are things that definitely are like must-haves. If they run out, I need to go repurchase them. I'm going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Magic Serum. So this is a serum that you use on your skin morning and night. And I remember when I looked into this, there was 90 or 92% of people that used it definitely saw results in fine lines, wrinkles. This stuff, I swear to you, it's just like magic. A woman in Sephora, one of the products she recommended to me, and I had already had my eye on it, but it was a little bit pricey, so I was just like, I don't know if I really want to try it. So what I did was I bought the little, there's like a very small bottle, I think it's about $28. This one retails for, I think, like $98. It's like $100. Well, I bought the little one, and I definitely went ahead and purchased the full size, because I promise you, just try it. Try this product, and if you don't see results, I would be completely shocked, because I can almost guarantee there's like an iridescence to it. It just makes your skin glow. It makes everything look so much better. I think you're supposed to use it morning and night. I only use it in the morning, like after my my morning routine. I put this right before I put my creams on and makeup. But definitely highly recommend. I don't know if you can tell, but this bottle is just, yeah, it's almost empty. So I'm actually going today to pick up another bottle, the Magic Serum.
Yes. Looks like a good one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm probably going to invest in a small bottle too, just to start off with. But for me, I have so many products, and that's what we were talking about before. Like, I have so many products, and we're trying to work our way through the products that we have already before we start purchasing new ones. But it's so hard, because you see so many good new products, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to try it. I'll get it, and I'll save it for when, you know, this product runs out. And it's like a never-ending saga when it comes to, you know, skincare, freaking products, makeup as well. This is the SkinMedica TNS Advanced Serum. And so, to give a little bit of a background on SkinMedica, they are the manufacturers of Botox and Juvederm. So this is a product that definitely 100% will work for you as soon as you get it. I've had this product for about 2 months. I use it only at nighttime, being the fact that it is a little bit pricey, and I have, like I said, so many other products, that this is a part of my nighttime regimen. So it does help with your deep fine lines. It helps with your collagen. It's very hydrating.
Nash, no.
Do you want some? So this definitely does help with any kind of fine lines, deep fine lines, collagen. It's hydrating. It does also help with texture. It has 2 chambers in it with the 2 different products. They say to keep it tilted upside down so you can get most of the product out every time that you pump it. I don't listen. I do it all different kinds of ways. You have a brochure that comes with this product. You can get this product on their website, or you can get this product at a medical spa if they do use this product. This product does retail for about $300, so it is a pricier product, but let me tell you, it definitely 100% does work. It also helps with firming and elasticity in the skin. So if you go onto their website and you look at the before and after pictures, you're going to be really surprised and happy with the results that come out of this product.
That's a good one.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, I love serums.
Yes, serums are definitely a good thing to use.
Something like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Serum, you would only use one or the other serum, right? Like you wouldn't use multiple
Well,
serums.
I layer my serums.
You do? Nash.
I layer my serums depending on what ingredients are in the serums. As long as it's not the same ingredients, you're not layering the same ingredients on top of each other, because you don't need it. You don't need the same ingredients.
Like, wasting money.
It's
right?
Collagen, and you need more collagen. No, so I try to look at the ingredients in the serums that I'm using, because they're your correctives. So your serums are your correctives, trying to correct any problems that you feel that you're having in your skin. So that's always the second. That's always the second product, third product, fourth product. People have even there's people, if you go on YouTube or you go on Instagram, there's people that have a 15-step regimen in their facial skincare.
No. Who has time for that? For number 2, I will do I think it's Caudalie. This was it's like a facial mist, so it says it's for smoothing and glowing complexion. I don't know how many, because I'm like new to like that whole, I remember doing like the facial mist for setting. But you know, like that midday pick me up when you want to just kind of like spritz something on your face, and it just gives you like that refreshed glow to make you look, you know, after you've already had your makeup on for like 6-8 hours or whatever. You kind of just need that pick me up if it's like in the evening or what have you. I never used to do that before. For me, that's kind of like a new thing. So I have 2 other sprays at home, and this is one that I got at Sephora recently. This is a small bottle. I love it so much. I definitely want to get a bigger bottle. I feel like after you spray this on, when you're just looking like dull from the day, it really just almost like instantly refreshes your skin, makes you look hydrated, brings you back to life. I love it. I think this was around like $20 at Sephora. I got it like, it's right, you know how they trap you when you're like leaving to pay, and they have like all these like cool little things to try when you're going to the register. Well, this was one of those, but definitely one that I cannot live without.
Yes.
Going to repurchase this as well.
That one I also have or had. I used it as well. It is definitely a good spray. You want to shake it up before you use it, and then spritz it all over your face and let it dry down. But it does give you like a natural, like a glow within type of glow to your skin, and it's very hydrating, and it has a very good smell. Like it has that really good minty smell. So definitely a good product to have in your arsenal of products.
That's right, and you want to shake it up because it has like an oil or something in it, right?
Yeah. You want it because you want that oil to. That's the main thing. You want that oil to also get into your skin, so it absorbs in your pores, so that way it gives you the hydrating effect that is meant for that product. My next product would be this is the Shiseido. This product I've had, because you only need a little bit for this product, and this product I use every single day. I love this product. I remember I was watching, I think it was Instagram, and one of the influencers that I follow on Instagram, she was using it, she was talking about it, because I was like in between trying to find an SPF that I liked that didn't give you like that white cast on your face, or that gray or that silver kind of cast to your skin, being that I'm a tanner skin tone. Even in the colder months, I'm still like more of a tanner complexion, and I have that problem with SPF giving you that residue or even flashback with like taking pictures and stuff. But this one is a very good one, even though it has 50 SPF in it. it doesn't give you that white cast. It's more of like it's like a creamier beige color. So when you put it in on your skin, it just like, you just let it sit and absorb, and it does give you a glow to the skin. This bottle is about $25. It lasts a long time. You just need a little bit. I'm almost done. You want to shake it up. It has a little like marble in it, so you can hear that it's shaking. And then you apply it onto your skin. And I've used this under my makeup. I've used it over different skincare products, and it doesn't ball up. It doesn't give you that cast, and it still lays very well under your makeup. And for that price point, for a name brand, Shiseido is a very, very good product.
Do you like that better than the Super Goop? They have one sunscreen called Super Glow, which I used to love. The other day I had it on, I looked in the mirror and I felt like I had this silver just cast over my face. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? I'm like trying to like blend it out and get it off.
Maybe also the products that you're using under the Super Goop, because we tend to use less products in the summertime for our skin.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we use less makeup. We're drinking more water, so we're more hydrated. We tend to use less in the summertime. So being that we're using more products and you go to layer it on top of the products that you're using, sometimes it'll give you a different reaction to what you're used to from when you were using it in the summertime. But as far as this one, I've used it summer, winter. I've used this product all year round.
Okay.
And it does not give me that problem at all. So I definitely would say give this product a try. You will definitely like it.
And then another one, oh my gosh, this probably should have been like my first or save the best for last, but we're gonna do it now. It is the Kate Somerville Vitamin C Retinol Power Serum. And I'm one of those people where I couldn't do retinol. Like I couldn't do retinol. It would dry my skin out, make it severely red, irritated. And then not only that, what would happen is I'd get like these really tiny bumps just from like, you know, just too much on my skin at one time. I just couldn't handle it. And people would say like, oh, just a pea-sized amount, or just, you know, you really got to use a little bit and ease your way into it. I tried everything, nothing worked. The same woman at Sephora that recommended, when I told her like how amazing her skin looked and was asking her about it, she had recommended the Kate. She was like, she said her holy grail, and she's like, I recommend it to everyone, is the Kate Somerville, the retinol. Now I was like, oh, as soon as I heard the word retinol, I was just like, yeah. So she suggested, she's like, I want you to mix it in with a little bit of a facial oil. So I've been mixing this with the Biossance facial oil. It's like a vitamin C. And when I tell you, it's finally, like, I've been able to finally use retinol, see results, and not have those negative side effects. I do my retinol probably like 2 to 3 times a week. I'd say more like 2 times a week, just because I don't want it to be too much for my skin. So I bought this back in December. I still have left. I haven't run out, so it's definitely last me some time. It does retail for like $110, but like I said, for me using it, it's worth it because it's lasted me so long. I say give it a shot. Try it with a facial oil if you have those same issues as I do. You can either just put like a pea-sized amount of the retinol and mix the facial oil in with it and apply it that way. What I do is, though, I just put the little tiny dot of the retinol, I, you know, mix that onto my skin, and then I take my facial oil and I literally take the dropper of my facial oil and put it right on and blend all that in. And I've seen such amazing, amazing results. If I really didn't like wholeheartedly believe in this, I would definitely not recommend it. So 10 out of 10.
The fact that she's mixing the oil in it helps tremendously with people that are sensitive to retinol, that are starting out with it, because you do have to work your way up when it comes to retinol. For most people, you just can't jump right into retinol. Retinol is a product that you definitely have to gradually work your way up to, and that is a very good way to start off with a retinol with an oil or something hydrating like a hyaluronic acid as well. It's good to help with retinol, because you do see a lot of retinols mixed. It'll be retinol mixed with a hyaluronic acid. Now I see a lot of retinol mixed with the squalene because it helps with the skin barrier. So, but retinol is something that you definitely, once you hit the age of like, I want to say 30, you want to start using a retinol at nighttime, because that'll help you over time with aging. So it's 100% that you want to start using that at nighttime, and make sure that you are using, once you start using retinol, you definitely have to use a sunscreen once you start using retinol, because it does sensitize the skin. So you definitely want to start using some type of SPF during the day, and and SPF 30. I know there's an SPF 15. People are like, oh, the SPF is in my makeup. You can't cocktail them. It doesn't build up. That's not how it works. So you want to make sure that you're using at least an SPF 30 on your skin to help protect your skin every single day. So my next product is Anastasia. This is her cream blush. Actually, I got this from Vanessa for Christmas, and I do like this blush. It's a very good blush. It's very creamy. The color is beautiful. But the thing about this product is you have to be careful about how you're applying this product. You want to make sure that you're not swiping. You want to make sure you're patting with like some type of brush. What I usually do is I put it on the back of my hand, you know, enough like that gives it enough pigment of what color I want to add onto my cheeks. I blend a brush into it to make sure that it's evenly blended on the brush, and then I stipple it onto my face to make sure I get the pigment color that I want, because if you put this on your face and you try to blend it, you end up blending it away, or you end up like moving your makeup that you already put onto your face, and then that is a pain in the butt to try to fix that after you went through all your steps.
Yeah. I know, because that was my thing. Like, I prefer creams over powders, because as you get older, I feel like just powders age you. Creams just keep your skin looking more hydrated, more glowy, more dewy. You know me, I love looking like a glazed donut. So I love the, like, just super hydrated. I know it's not for everyone. Some people, they prefer more matte. I don't. I just feel like, I don't know, I just don't like when it looks so dry. Yeah. So I love a cream blush. Like, for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. But I have issues when I try to blend it out. So I'm still trying to work through that, because I feel like it's just like taking everything off.
Yeah, and with different products, it's a different technique on how to make the product work for your skin. But like I said, you definitely want this product. You don't want to swipe, you just want to pat. So that way you get the most payoff and the most pigment for this product. But it is a very good product. I feel that it is hydrating, being that it is a cream, and it definitely doesn't dry out your skin.
She got me for my birthday a liquid type of blush. I can't wait to try it. I'm excited to try that.
I'll let you know how that goes, but I already have it. I have it on today, and it's definitely a good product as far as like when it comes to a liquid, because it like sets into your skin better, and it gives a good pigment payoff, and then you can just go over it with a blush to give you that more pop of a color.
Oh, yeah. The fourth one already? Okay.
Going fast.
So this one is the Refy. So this is a brow gel. I went into Sephora. I was going to return the Anastasia, the brow gel. Not the one that comes in like a tube like this. I think it was like the pot. So that's like the really like freeze gel one. I did try that because I don't have eyebrows. I have microblading done. I have like half a brow. So for me to make them look fuller, I like to brush the top up with like a freeze gel type of thing, just to make it give it like a little bit more fullness to it. I don't use the gel even on the rest of the eyebrow, because for me it's just pointless. However, the Anastasia one gave me like a flaky white residue, almost like hairspray. You know when you like put too much hairspray and then you get like that weird residue? That's what the Anastasia brow gel did for me, and I hated it. So I was bringing that back, and as I was talking to the woman in Sephora, her eyebrows looked great. You could tell she had some sort of gel on them, but they were staying. There was no residue. So I was like, what do you do on your brows? And this was what she used. It's called Refy. I don't remember the price on this, but I'm sure it was probably around like $20-something. And it's actually reminds me of like the lash glue, because it's kind of like a very similar texture, and it is white, but when you brush it onto your brows, it dries clear. So it looks white, and it looks a little scary when you put it on, but don't be alarmed. Once it dries clear, and you can open the top part of this as well, and it has 2 different types of brushes and bristles on it just to brush through them. And like I said, I just do it on the front of my brows because it gives them more of like that look of fullness to them. And I like how this stuff will keep them up like that the entire day. And unless you like were to rub it or something like that, it might make it flaky or white, but it does not do that. Highly recommend. Cannot live without this. I love it.
And
so
that's
much.
a good price point for a product like that, because the fact that it comes with the product and it comes with the tools to help style the brow is a really good product. I think I need to invest in it. Even though I'm like, get through your products first. But yeah, no, that really does look like a really, really good product to have in your arsenal, especially for, you know, for people like she said, like me too. I don't really have brows. And that freeze brow, it definitely will give you the look of a brow when you don't really have that many hairs to style.
That was another thing that was in style in the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as minimal
teasing.
brows as you can possibly have. Like,
why?
It was
What were you
like,
thinking about?
the thinnest line. And to begin with, I didn't really have brows. Even like my brows back then, like at their fullness, I never had like bushy, thick brows. I like barely had anything. So once you were waxing them down to like nothing, my shit just never grew back.
Mine too, is being that I have lighter hairs, I don't have that much hairs in my brows. So it's like, what were we? I don't know. Please don't ever bring that style back.
And even if it did,
I'm not doing it.
I passed. I mean, we just fit right in. We don't have that.
Just like wipe your makeup off, you're in. My next product is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. So this is like the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I do like this primer. I've had it for a while. It helps with like your pores. And this one doesn't give, like sometimes you put on a primer also with that darker, with the cast, with the white cast being that you're more of a retainer or darker complexion. This doesn't do that. It is creamy, so you just, what I do is I take like a stippling brush and I just put it in the places where I feel like I have larger pores, and then either I'll take a beauty blender or my fingers just to make sure that it seeps even more into my pores. I do like this product. It does work. I even sometimes bring it up a little bit underneath like my eyes for when I do put my concealer on, so it keeps that in place longer as well. And this product is like $7 compared to the Tatcha. For the small Tatcha is like $22, and I think for the big Tatcha one, I want to say is like almost 50 bucks. So this one, you get a lot of product and it does work, and it's definitely worth the money.
Try that one. You know, for the Tatcha products, I know a lot of people love them. I've tried 2 different things of theirs and
yeah,
don't like them. Like I think one was like the face cream. It was very like watery, like
yeah.
And I know that was like the concept behind it. It was, but it didn't hydrate my skin.
I forgot what I had that was Tatcha.
I had 2 things though, and I remember I didn't like any of the 2, and I kind of just gave up on that.
I'm not a big fan of the Tatcha either, and I have clients that have tried it, and it's not a, you know, I'm not a big fan. Maybe I just haven't found anything in the Tatcha.
That's what I was
There's a
thinking.
lot, so maybe I just haven't found anything in a Tatcha line that I'm loving.
So I want to try that one though, because I like the way that one looks, the
Yes.
color, the texture.
It's good. It has no fragrance, so it's a good product. And then the next product that I have is the Morphe. So everyone now, this is like a trend, the pink powder. So this is very pink. It's very fine. So I love this powder. It doesn't leave a cast, especially for when you do use this product right here. For if you don't want to set it with a blush, you can go over with this just to give you that settle kind of blush look, especially in the summertime, just to give you that, you know, clean look. So this is a good product. And once again, $7. Do you see how much product is in here? You can't go wrong. You just need a little bit. Usually for me, I just use it underneath my eyes just to give you that bright, especially if I bring the blush, because that's another thing too. People bring the blush underneath the eyes just to give you that seamless finish when you're applying like all the pink and blushy products. This one is definitely a good product to use. And speaking about concealers, I'm a concealer whore. I love concealer. I'm always on the hunt for a good concealer. And I love Selena Gomez. So this is my first product from her Rare Beauty, and I love it. I have this product. I went, you know, on a whim online trying to match, and I got it. It's a good concealer. It's a little bit too dark for me for right now, but it'll definitely match me in the summertime. So I cocktail it with something else, but I definitely need to get this in a lighter tone that matches me. It doesn't crease. It's very creamy. It's easy to blend. It doesn't dry. And I like this product so much. So I definitely recommend giving it a try if you're on a hunt for a concealer. It's very good. And this price point for this one, and it's a big tube. I think it's like 24 or 26.
Yeah, I might want to try that one because right now, see, for me, I always have. I'm a very loyal person. When I find someone that I like that does my hair, my makeup, my family photos, like I will stand by you until forever. Like that's just how I am. Products, I am the same way. And for some reason though, with concealer, I guess because I don't really like to use a lot of it, I need it, but I've never found one that I'm like, oh my God, I love this. I'm going to use it forever. And I've tried La Mer. I've tried so many different ones. So right now I'm actually using the Anastasia concealer, like the tube stick, kind of like the same thing. So I don't love it. It's not like, oh my God, the best thing. I don't hate it. Because if it wasn't that great, then I wouldn't use it at all. I find that it's one of the better ones that I've tried. It's just like, okay, it's fine. It works. It's decent. So that's what I'm using right now. I'm waiting to finish that. And then I'm either going to try the Ilia concealer. I'm curious to see how that one is because I'm obsessed with their tinted moisturizer. That's pretty much all I use like on a daily basis. Even when I do like my full face makeup, that's what I use. Yeah. So I'm either going to try theirs or I do want to try the Rare Beauty. I really do because I love Selena Gomez and I hear great things about the brand. I've been seeing it a lot lately, so I want to give it a try. Yes, and I do like, for me when it comes to concealers, I have so many because I feel like with concealers, it depends on the look that you're going for. If you're going for a full look, you want a fuller concealer. If you're going for a fresh look like the Ilia, you want to go for a lighter concealer. But this one it's an in-between. It's not too full. It's not like the Tarte Shape Tape, which I really don't like the Tarte because it dries out my under eyes. And I definitely don't need that. I do have a little bit more fine lines on the edges of my eyes, and this doesn't crease or like cake up those fine lines. But I don't see any lines on the edges of your eyes.
Thank her. Thanks, Selena. But this one is definitely a very good product, and I will definitely be repurchasing my color that I need.
That's how you know when a product's good, like by how many repurchases you make. And I think I've definitely done that with the Ilia. But like, there's no concealer that I've ever repurchased. Yeah, ever.
This one I will be repurchasing. There is one that I have repurchased, and it's the Fenty. But I'm a Fenty girl. I love Rihanna, her products. I'll talk about that another time. I have so many Fenty products. I even use her foundation. I have both of them.
Yeah. Anything I've tried by her, I love. So I definitely have to try more.
She's winning. She is definitely winning. And the last product it's a brush that I have. I got this from Shein. This brush was $1. Like, go on Shein. They have so many brushes for the price point and how many you get. You can't go wrong. So this brush I use for my nose contour because it fits perfectly, like on the edges of your nose, under your nose, any way that the bridge of your nose, any way that you feel like you need to contour for the type of shaped nose that you have. This is a very good brush. I've washed it. It doesn't shed. It's very fluffy. It doesn't give any like discoloration to the skin because sometimes with certain brushes, the way that they're dyed, it could bleed off onto your skin. So this one doesn't. I would definitely say give this one a try. Yeah. For every kind of area on your face that you need it for, it is definitely a good brush to use. So
yeah, I like that they don't shed too. That's nice.
And they're so soft. Good product. So definitely get it.
And the last thing that I have is more of like a tip. I mean, I've been using it. This is the Nivea Skin Firming Hydration Lotion. This is the ginormous size because God knows I get this and this will last me like maybe like 2 to 3 months. And then, yeah, I'd say 2 months, definitely not 3 months. But I've been using this forever. I don't know, it works. It's the perfect texture. I've tried other body lotions, but sometimes they're just too thick or too like greasy or I don't know. This one's just like the perfect texture for me. So I stick to it. I know you're supposed to like switch things up every once in a while. Maybe one day I will. However, my tip is, what I do is, and when I tell you, when I get out of the shower, I lotion every single crevice of my body. I'm really big on like moisture. So what I do is I take a pump, and then I also open this, and then I take a full spray of it, mix it together. I do, you know, my stomach, then my butt, my legs. This is the Aquaphor Advanced Therapy Ointment Body Spray. I know a lot of people with eczema tend to use this. I don't have eczema or anything, but I do notice that as we get older, your skin, and usually my skin, I've always had like very like soft, supple, like buttery skin. But as I've gotten older, I've noticed that like your skin tends to get drier. So I started incorporating this into like my skincare probably like a year and a half ago. And when I tell you, it just gives, like, you'll even see it. Once you put the squirt of lotion and just do a spray, mix it together, you see how different the texture of the lotion is as you rub it in. And it gives your body just that extra moisturization and glow to your skin. What I also love to do is, like, during the summer, if we're wearing like a skirt or whatever, or a dress or whatever, sometimes I'll just take this and give it like an extra spray down my leg, because I love my legs to have like that, just that glow to them. They look like shiny and
like
glowy,
sparkly, like that diamondy type of
yeah. So like if you ever see like in my photos and stuff like that, you always see like my legs, especially during the summer. I always have that, and it's because after I lotion and do everything I do, I'll tend to like go in and respray this. This is what I'm telling you. I love it. I know, like about 6 to 8 months ago when I was buying these, because you can get it at Walmart, Target, anywhere. I usually just get this at Walmart. This was like, you couldn't find it in Walmart, you couldn't find it in Target, so I was ordering them on Amazon, like by it was like a 3-pack, but I would do it because I cannot, now I can't, ever since I've started this, I can't not use this with my lotion
now
together.
That she said that, I need it, because I do use a Nivea, just like she got me onto Nivea, like years, like, oh my god, so long ago,
I love
and
it.
I can't, even though I have so many body lotions, that is also one of them in the staple, or in the regimen of body lotions that I have. I have one for my feet, I have one for my arms, I have something, but that is one of them, and I have the vitamins.
Oh, so you have separate ones for your feet?
For my feet, it's more like, it's a thicker texture for my feet.
Yeah.
So I have that for my feet, and of course we have so many things for our face, and then I have a separate one for our hands. Yeah. So, because, you know, as you'll notice too, as you get older, your hands and your feet, they age as well. But I do have to get that Aquaphor. I have the Aquaphor for my lips, but I do need to get that. I have an oil, but I feel like now that I've been using the oil for so long, and I mix it into my moisturizer for my legs as well, it's just not it's not absorbing as much, or it doesn't give the same as when you first use it. And that's true, which is that you need to switch up your products. Maybe it's something that I need to switch up that I'm putting into my product. So I'm definitely gonna get the Aquaphor as soon as this video is over. To Amazon.
And then don't forget to, whatever like serums and lotions that you use on your face, don't forget to always use them on your neck, but not only your neck, because most women remember that, but your chest, like your décolleté, you want to always, and I know it stings because it's like we don't want to waste our products, we spend so much money, but the rest, like all this skin is just as important as the skin on your face, so take care of that skin as well too, because that skin is very, very thin. And you'll see too, like as you get older, like when you're sleeping, like, you know, sometimes you have like those wake up lines. What happens is as you get older, those wake up lines take longer to go away. So you want to start early, you know, so we're giving you like all the ins and outs, so that's you're going to be
us.
Yes, exactly. Because if you're younger than us, you're going to start. Yes, we're telling you what we wish people told us, because then you'll be even better than we are at our age.
Another tip too, your lips.
Yeah,
make sure you're so taking care of your lips. I have so many clients that do not exfoliate their lips. Exfoliate your lips, you get all this peely skin, you're constantly peeling at it. Just exfoliate your lips, because as we get older, we get lines on our lips and around our lips. Even if you're not a smoker, like we're constantly sipping out of straws, we love our straws in our drinks. You want to make sure you are exfoliating your lips, so that way when you do put on your night mask or your lip gloss or your chapstick, that is sinking deeper into your dermis of your lips, so that way they stay plump and they do not get those lines. And as far as like she was saying, bring it down your neck, when it's left over on your hands, rub it on the back of your hands. Everything you use, every step, there's leftovers. Don't wipe it on a napkin or a towel. Rub it on the back of your hands, your knees, the top of your feet, whatever. Keep it going. Everything.
Yep. Yeah, so that concludes our favorites episode. We will definitely link everything below so that you can easily look for access anything and click on it so that you can shop any of the products that we've done today. And yeah, I think that concludes our video. Yes. Please don't forget to comment if you can. Share some of your favorites because we would love to hear them and try the products and even do a review on them if we really love them that much. So, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell because I know sometimes when you do subscribe, it doesn't notify you automatically. So you have to go in and manually click notifications for all so that anytime we put out a new video, because we are going to be uploading more videos onto our YouTube channel than our podcast. Obviously, our podcast is updated bi-weekly and our Patreon as well.
I was gonna say that.
Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon. I know on YouTube here, this platform is free, so it doesn't cost you anything. Our Patreon, unfortunately, it is a subscription. However, it is completely different content that we're bringing to that platform.
Unfortunately, it's a platform that does cost, not too much, but it's more content on there that we can give you that you will definitely find that it's different from the content that we give here, and you will definitely enjoy it. It's just a different side of us that you get to see.
Just more fun.
Yeah.
More fun.
More free.
Yeah. A little bit more free and liberating on that channel.
Definitely.
So that's all we'll say about that. But go subscribe and check that one out. And we have actually a couple videos coming to that channel within the next week. So stay tuned for that. And as always, we do thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the love that we do receive. And until next episode, cheers. Cheers. And try these drinks. These are really good.
They're actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Love, light, peace, V.
And I like this more than